Hey everybody, it is the Angry Honey Badger here, and it is time for Patch Notes 5.7. Joining me today is Ranger. How you doing?
Woo! 5.7. I'm doing great.
Good. Um, Patch Notes, what we do is we talk about what is happening in the most recent patch for League of Legends. We let you know what's a big deal, what's not a big deal, what's a good fix, what's a bad fix, and all of the above. So, with that, Ultra, Rapid, Fire, changes, still in effect.
Surf mode!
It's still up, it's still going for now. I don't know how long they're actually planning on having this live, but it's still up for now.
Yeah, I don't think they're going to get rid of it anytime soon, just because you could buy the icons that would help in the thing.
Yeah.
So you at least need to get some worth out of whatever.
Wait, what
Summoner
are you talking about?
The summoner icons, when you buy the heart or whatever, when you get a kill, they explode in earth in that animation.
Ah, yes, okay. Yes.
Yeah.
That's right. Sorry, spaced out. Anyways, to champion changes, though, first off is Bard, who, right off the top, general, base attack damage being increased from 46 to 52, his base armor also being increased by 4, so instead of 21, he will now have 25. And then on his passive, on the Traveler's Call, the respawn time on those is being decreased by 2 seconds at all ranks. And then the mana restore is going to be 12% of his maximum mana, not 15 plus 8%. So
Yeah.
that's an interesting tweak.
I don't know what they're expecting to get out of this, but
Yeah.
they're trying to raise Bard up to the level of other supports. So it's a work in progress, and Riot likes to do things gradually.
Nowadays, they like to do things gradually. Nowadays.
Season 4 and 5, they do things slowly.
Yes.
Season 3, they released like Riven and Diana, and Darius.
Things that are explosive.
Things that would kill you.
And then also on Cosmic Binding, this was tweaked last time. It got an increase on damage. This time it's getting an increase on damage at later ranks, and the ability power ratio is being increased, so he gets a tiny bit more out of it with an increase 1.5.
I would just like to see an increase in range, because it's really short.
It's really short unless you hit something, yes. And I agree. Even if they gave it like 100 more range, that would probably help it quite a bit. But Bard still just isn't viable, in my opinion, yet.
Yeah, Bard, you have to rely on your team capitalizing off your plays. And if you ever played solo queue, relying on someone else to follow you up is a way to get yourself killed.
Yeah.
Bard's ultimate, you're not going to have that many saves a game. You're not going to have that many setups, because when you do it, no one's expecting it. And then by the time they react, ultimate's over, and Bard's now useless. So he's not. I would like to see him in competitive play, but he's going to have to be buffed about 2 or 3 more patches for that to happen.
Yep. And also the part, like you said, you have to rely on your team. Like, if you're a Blitzcrank, who we'll get to next, but if you're a Blitzcrank, you can always rip somebody instantly to your team, and they can instantly capitalize on the situation, even if you're super far behind, and immediately turn a fight. But if he does his ult, and it's all about closing, then that's just a time, and if you're not talking with people, like, it's a lot harder to do that. And Blitzcrank actually does a lot more damage, like, just in general. Like, Bard will always have the least amount of damage dealt in a game. He just always will. At least from what I've seen so far.
He has 1 damage ability, so yeah, it should be.
I mean, what's he going to hit people with? So, yeah, interesting to see where he goes in future patches, because I'm expecting him to be in them for a little bit longer. Next, though, we do have Blitzcrank, which we did mention briefly. Blitzcrank's going to see a change to his overdrive, which I think this is interesting. So what they've removed is the movement speed over 8 seconds being constant, and they're going to change it now to you gain a burst of speed, a higher percentage that decays rapidly over 5 seconds, and then when your overdrive ends, you will actually be slowed by 30% for 1.5 seconds. So instead of just running people down over 8 seconds at a faster speed, you're going to now burst into speed to close, and you need to do something with this proactive until you get slowed for 1.5 seconds.
Yeah, well, now it's an overdrive. That's what overdrive does.
Yeah.
And now it's going to be Blitz capitalizing on initiation real quick, and then having to back up if he doesn't get it. You could see Blitzcranks before that would cast overdrive and just run back and forth just so the other team had to back up. But now if it's a slow burst, Blitz can't zone a whole team because he hit W. So I think it's really nice. It's going to have some great reward. 90% is ridiculous.
Yeah.
So
I think it'll be used a little less for just running someone down and knocking them up, trying to make them keep juking a potential grab. Some of that'll disappear. I also think a good Blitz player could potentially use this new version to bait people to him. He can use it and let it run out, and then when he gets slowed, act kind of like he's a little overextended, and then rip them as they think that, oh, hey, Blitz slowed.
I think you just thought 3 or 4 steps ahead of where we are right now.
Have I?
The mind games for the mind games of the mind games.
Someone's got to mind game it. So.
It changes. It's changed how he's going to be played, I think.
Yeah.
Still good. Good.
Strong champion right now.
Very strong.
Next on the docket is Darius on his ultimate, the Noxian Guillotine. Athene's Unholy Dunk. And now refunds 25, 50, 100 mana on kill. Witness True Strength. At rank 3 only, Noxian Guillotine cooldown resets completely.
Remember when Darius first came out?
Yes.
And it was just, if he killed you in lane, when you came back to lane, you're going to die again. Like,
yeah.
Just like, I'm dead now, guys.
Beyond snowball-y.
Yeah, so now, when you get a kill, it resets for 20 seconds, then it goes on cooldown. But at rank 3, you get a kill, you're just good to go. So it's nice, because he has a little bit of top end.
Yeah, which is good, because he's not been played on a...
Since Darius lost with him against Jace in season 2?
Was that season
3?
No, it had to be 3.
Yeah, it'd be 3. Yeah.
Yeah.
The fail flash.
I actually don't mind where Darius is at right now. I think he's a little underutilized, personally. Just a little.
I disagree. I think his pull is ridiculously bad, and it's really hard for him to do anything except for sit in the front, which champions do it better. Renekton, Nasus, Maokai.
That's
Sion.
True. That's true. Although he can rip through a few people.
He can, if he gets to them.
Yeah.
He can just tear them a new one faster than any other tank can in the game.
Yeah.
But that requires you to get to them.
Yeah, I agree.
I haven't even tried him with Righteous Glory yet.
Ooh, I haven't either. That's a good... Ooh.
You want to play a game after this?
Yep.
All right, cool. Dibs.
That's fine. I'll watch it. I got other stuff I can play. Next is Evelyn. She's been getting some changes to fix her badness. And I think she's in a lot better spot. I'm just calling it. I love Eve, but man, the beginning of the season was rough. We've covered this a few times. They've buffed her up. She's getting another small buff on her hate spike. Now, just 10 more damage at all ranks. Just helps with that early clear. I mean, the biggest thing about Eve was her first clear was just really bad, and because of that, she was just falling a little behind. So, I like this change. Obviously, nothing crazy, but necessary in my opinion.
I don't like Eve, so I don't care.
That's fine.
That's how I feel about that. I hate her more than Urgot.
Well, this is a champion I hate. Welcome. It's Fizz is next.
How can you hate the beautiful?
He's fun to play, but he's just stupid. Like, you can't deny it.
I'm on my pole. I'm flying over here.
Yeah.
I'm on my pole. Flying over here.
Guess who's invulnerable again?
Hit you a shark? You're so dead. You're so dead.
So on his Sea Stone Trident, let's explain this. Passive damage over time-wise now deals damage plus ability power plus percentage of target's missing health over 3 seconds. On the activation of this, you deal blank amount of damage plus ability power each time you hit them, instead of percentage damage of missing health each time you hit them, which is straight up ridiculous.
He would tear tanks apart.
Yeah, it was like if you got 3 autos off with it on, that's like all of your life. Like it's just stupid.
Yep.
So.
Yep.
So his days of being absolutely AD Fizz of stupid are
because it was attack speed. Now I think it might be maybe back to AP. We might just not see him anymore.
I think it's AP. I think he's back to AP. So or we won't see him, but I think we'll see him back to AP because of the way they tweaked his shark damage. Nobody was utilizing that with AD, obviously. So yeah, very necessary nerf. Sorry, Fizz players. You're just like, yeah, I don't want to say it, but yeah.
Sorry.
Yeah.
Demacia! I was ready for the next one.
Yeah, Garen. Demacia Justice. Cooldown reduction at earlier ranks.
Yeah, they're just trying to make all the ultimates equal. for
Yeah.
top laners and stuff like that. So,
Yeah.
and I mean, if you're gonna ultimate someone with Garen, they've already messed up. So you should always have it up.
True.
It's not fair that if you outplay someone bad enough to get them to where Garen can kill them, that your ultimate wouldn't be up. So
Yeah. It's true.
Garen is a pub smasher. Everyone has those nightmares of Garen where you ran past your first bush and you popped out of the woods and you were silenced, and then you spun and then you tried to ghost, but he had flash, and then he ultimated you. So
You died.
nightmares. Spin to win.
Spinning and winning. Yeah, I would always silence them and spin and ignite them while I'm spinning. And then
His ultimate is the coolest. Just
oh my god, nothing feel. I mean, there's a few that feel great,
So
but that one
rewarding.
feels so amazing.
God. I think the only better feeling is Syndra. I feel like nerd alert. I feel like Frieza from Dragon Ball Z, where he does like he points, and that beam just goes and just. That's how I feel with Syndra. You just point at someone, and you're like, that one's dead right there.
Yeah.
Just so dead.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Oh man.
Anyway, Syndra, then Garen, then Darius. I think maybe Lux. But yeah.
There's a few good ones in there. Yeah. Next on the list is for Hecarim.
This guy's ridiculous.
Yeah, base health regen being reduced and base mana regen being reduced as well. I think this is just to slow down his potential to snowball.
Yeah.
Because he can do that quick. I don't really think his damage is absurd, but he's able to stay up and do that for a long time. Maybe this is part of the reason why his continuous damage is absurd, though.
It's true, because he can do it, and then still spam the wave, heal up from the wave, and then come right back to you.
Yeah.
So, yeah, I agree with you.
This slows him down from doing those things. Because, I mean, if he doesn't finish his first item, I talked about it in the build I just made for him. If he doesn't finish that Trinity Force in a timely manner, he has some issues.
It's true.
Next is Kassadin. Empowered stack duration for his Rift Walk will now be 15 seconds instead of 20.
It's 25% off. They're trying to raise up. Kassadin's, what's it called? How bad he got hit with the Nerf stick. So.
Yeah, I still haven't played him too much, but I have seen people jump around with him with that crazy cooldown.
Jump around and jump around.
Next is the Maokai.
The unkillable tree.
The unkillable tree. Now his health restore is being nerfed. Finally.
I don't think this matters. I don't think it's gonna change a damn thing. It's just a nice thing.
I think this is yeah.
2% at lower levels isn't much. Like 2% at max levels is a lot. But lower, I don't give. Whatever. I'm skeptic. I'm a skeptic.
No, I hear you. I'm thinking about this now.
I mean, okay, so at level 5, right? Or level 7 is when it first upgrades. He max has 2,000 health. Max.
Yeah.
So 1% damage at 2,000. Who cares? I mean.
Yeah, that's really nothing.
And then when he gets to, level 13 plus, then he's gonna have 3K, 3,500, where it actually matters. But. I mean, if you can sit there and land and go, I lost by 35 damage. Riot, come on. It does add. Okay, well, now I'm going to counter my own point. In lane, if he uses this 4 times, he has now gained, 100 health, 120, 30 health. Which, depending on what you're playing against him, like a Hecarim or a Sion, this can be kind of brutal for you.
Yeah.
Maybe Nest. All right.
It takes a little bit of power out of him. It does.
It does. It takes a little bit, but I don't think it's going to change him at all being played. They'll play smarter.
I agree. That's what it is.
Here's my point. I'm going to counter it now and look smarter but dumb at the same time.
So, Maokai will be affected, but he's still going to be strong.
Yeah, he's so strong.
Summarized.
So hard to push out.
Next is for Morgana. Her auto attack abilities SFX and VFX have been updated for all of her base and all skins, or everything. She also has a new.
For the people that don't know what those stand
logos.
for, Andrew, what do they mean?
So SFX is SFX and VFX. Visual. I know what it means.
I'm letting them know.
Oh.
Maybe they don't know.
Yeah, I don't. I know what it means, but I don't.
Sound effects and digital.
Yeah.
I don't know what they stand for. I know what they are.
Yeah.
It's like the FBI. I mean, I know what it stands for, but I just know that they're like
female body inspector.
That's what it is.
Nailed it. Got it
Nice.
right.
I bet you have one of those T-shirts. You go to the mall.
No, I don't. I need one.
But I need one. Send it to this PO box.
Yeah, there you go. But yeah, they actually look cool. I kind of like it. So nice to see old champions get some love.
Yeah, she's the original. Her
She's,
and Kale.
She's OG.
OG.
Next is controversial.
Really?
It's Nidalee.
I still think they're beating around the bush. They don't want it to mess with the lead.
Yeah.
So they're making her easy to kill. But I don't think that's the problem. It was never that she barely got away. It's that I can't get to her.
Yeah.
So, I mean, but she's not being played in the jungle anymore, really. As much.
Yeah, I agree. It's not the meta for her, but it still doesn't mean she isn't strong. I agree. This is a temporary shenanigan.
I think it's like someone said, the problem is we need to clean the room, and so they like washed the windows, and we're like, is this good enough yet? And you're like, no, it's more about this picking up the stuff that I was talking about.
Yeah.
Like, but we did something to it. You're right. It's not what we want. I can't get to the bitch. I just want her dead. So
yeah,
I have a personal vendetta against Nidalee. So
yeah, you do. I really the leap. If they fix the leap, I'm down then. That's yeah. We have Quinn next. I'll let you talk about Quinn because I know how much you love her.
I love Quinn. Just give her a new ultimate, Riot. Do it so I can play her. They just made it so now it's not when it's hit, but when it's in air. So when you blind them, it just works a little bit better for you. It helps you avoid the damage you're about to take, because if you had ever played Quinn, you can cast blind. They can cast the auto. You'd blind them. You still get hit. They'd like tumble or whatever, and then your blind effect would be gone anyways. You didn't avoid crap. So it's nice. They're trying to help. They did it with another champion further down the list. They're just trying to make these abilities more useful, because that's their thing. Blind. That's why Quinn was so feared when she first came out. So.
I'm trying to think. The last patch, she got some changes that should have helped her big time.
The E gave her, it resets her auto, so you can do more burst damage.
So,
but it's still the fact that your
seen
ADC's
her?
ultimate is jump your ass in the fight.
No, but why haven't we seen her in top?
Because she can't kill a Scion.
Oh, that's a good point. She can't kill them.
Or
still.
a Hecarim. Hecarim would kill her instantly.
That's true. The meta still doesn't help her.
The meta still, I know what you were gonna say. Just destroys her.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Okay.
Love Quinn. Not really. She can't play ADC. She can't play top.
I'm fine with Quinn in the fact that I don't like. She's fine. But I once again won't play her because ultimate.
Why don't they just do when Valor dies, Quinn comes back?
That would be interesting.
Make
Valor retreats 800 range, and Quinn's back.
Yeah, make him have less health, but don't make it so she turns into her bird and then dies with her bird. That ultimately makes no sense.
Yeah.
She has it on her arm, and then all of a sudden their lives are intertwined.
Yeah, I don't know. It's weird.
Yeah. Rant over.
Yes. Rek'Sai's next. Queen's Wrath. The ratio of a bonus attack damage being decreased actually down to 0.2 from 0.3, and then on tunnel, the cooldown on reusing tunnels, instead of it being just 10 seconds, it's actually going to decrease as the game, or as you rank it up, so down to 6.
Yeah. Hey, Rek'Sai. I don't really play her, but she could do a lot of damage while still being pretty tanky.
Yeah.
I don't know what 0.1's going to change, but
I think this is them still slowly bringing it to a level. I think this is also going to be maybe the final, not the final nail, but one of the last nails in the coffin for seeing for Rek'Sai in competitive play.
Yeah,
it's just not as impressive as it was when she was really, really strong.
Now she's just a split push. She does fit the 1-3-1 meta though.
She does do that, and she still has that scary presence, I'm anywhere kind of thing. But if you can't be impactful with it when the time calls for it, it just doesn't work then, and it's only like scary, and then it happens and you don't care.
You teleport in, you're behind. They don't care. They see you. They know you're coming. They don't care.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Next.
Shen. They're trying.
I'm really excited about this actually. So this was one of the biggest things nerfed back in the day. They're like, how do we fix him being everywhere? Let's nerf his ultimate. So now we're getting it back to closer to where it was.
I would like to see Shen's E give him dodge.
That'd be so cool.
He's a ninja, yet all of his abilities are, hey, look, a glowing ball, I'm coming in. Hey, look, you have to attack me. He's the worst ninja ever. Worst ninja.
Or his shield could have him dodge one basic attack and then have a shield. Just something.
Maybe attacks.
That'd be cool.
Or maybe like the Fiora type thing where he gets hit.
I don't even think it has to send it back. I think he just dodges it.
Be a ninja.
I think he just dodges it and then he has his normal shield.
There you go.
But yeah, ultimate cooldown being reduced by 20 seconds at all ranks. So very happy. That still puts it at stage 3, at level 3, at 2 minutes still. So it's not like, oh no, he's everywhere all the time now. It's just like, it's just better because I remember always trying to work around Shen not having his ult. And it's like, oh, don't worry guys, it's up in 3 minutes. You're like, damn it, Shen.
Yeah, we're going to be fine.
Yeah. So, next is Singed. They actually have a bug fix where the 300 damage cap to monster was being applied improperly. So, good.
Okay.
Guten Tag. Teemo's next with the Blinding Dart.
Same thing with Quinn.
Yep.
So you can actually use it to avoid damage instead of just use it for poke and run.
Yes. Which is the way it should work.
Unfortunately, there's no ranged top laners right now, really. There's Lysandra and maybe Cassiopeia, but the rest are Sion, Hecarim, Maokai, Renekton will smash your face.
What are you talking about? Sion's ranged.
Kick!
Kick!
He's like a champion, and when we get up close to him, he just can't die.
Yeah, pretty much. Next is Tristana. Rapid Fire. New Rapid Fire. Basic attacks while Rapid Fire is active reduce the cooldown of explosive charge by 0.5 seconds.
Double against champions.
And then on explosive charge, cooldown is being reduced, or actually increased because of said Rapid Fire. So same at rank 1, only down then to 14 instead of 12. So, but it should make up for it easily.
You have to get 2 auto attacks off to equal basically what they took away.
On a champion. Or 4.
I was talking about max levels.
Yeah.
Right? Yeah. Okay.
Yeah, well, you'd still need 4 if it's not against a champion.
Fine. 4 to 2.
Next.
Cinderhulk.
Yeah.
I mean, it's just so good for tanks.
It's very good for tanks.
And when people are picking it, when you have a champion picking Smite to go top lane to rely on Cinderhulk, you might have an item that is too strong.
Maybe.
Remember when Relic Shield came out and you had ADCs buying it so they could have Pantheon supports?
Yeah. Same thing.
Might need to lower things a little bit.
I think this helps fix them too, and don't be deterred by it still, in my opinion, a little bit, because as much as it's only 300 health now instead of 350, guess what it then gives you? 25% bonus health.
Yeah, it's just a small, like level 7 to level 10 nerf. Very small, making it so maybe your Bruiser 80s, Nocturne, Lee Sin, don't just get trucked by Volibear, Sejuani.
Yeah.
There's one more. Volibear, Sejuani. What's the other tank that scales?
Zac? Nautilus?
It is Zac. But I was talking about Nautilus, because Nautilus's damage is increased by that.
Well, I just said both.
You got it. Yep. Zac's so good right now, guys. Play Zac.
That's what they say.
That's what people say. Oh, I'm sad.
You're happy. Just shake it off.
Nope. Alright, Tiamat. Oh, Tiamat.
Oh, also, it was increased by 50 gold.
Oh, yeah.
Tiamat. Cleave damage. Scales. Linearly with distance, not 3 stages.
I didn't even know about the 3 stages.
Because you were noticing it and you wanted it changed.
Now, people, if you can notice this difference, you're a lying asshole. But 2, good eye, because I had no idea.
Yeah.
You just used it when you're next to it.
It'll make it a little more consistent, but yeah. Or less consistent. or more accurate, or all those things? Gift of the Toadstool.
Crop Smite buff.
Damage scaling, instead of 10% bonus health, is now 5% bonus health.
It was really good with tankies.
Also true.
Yep.
They're not waiting a long time to fix some of the tanky stuff.
No, they're. Well, when you all of a sudden see a meta shift from banning Aries and LeBlancs and Katarinas to banning Sejuani Volibear and tanky jungles, you might need to look at it just a little bit.
That's a good point. It's well established.
Because Sejuani's never been banned. Even when she got released, people were like, pick her, please. We want to win.
Although, with the recent changes, we've seen so much more diversity throughout the whole game.
Love the diversity.
Yes, it's been fun. I like that.
I just think tanks are a little top end right now, too high. And it's not, champions, it's being a tank.
Yeah.
So I'm glad that they're reducing some of the numbers just a little bit.
Yeah.
A little bit. So. I don't know what this next one is. I don't know what this means.
Minions now have a spawn animation. They don't just pop out of instant nowhere. They have a spawn animation.
Like get born, come out from the ground. Is a portal going to open, or they're going to,
Think of it as a Elder Scrolls Oblivion portal thing. When you go to the dimensions.
Yeah, I know exactly what you're talking about.
Pretend it's like that. I mean, it's not going to be like that because I just made that up.
I'm super excited, guys. It's so cool.
It's going to be the best.
Yeah.
End of game banners. Animated victory and defeat banners have been re-enabled after we fixed the issue where it would bug spot everyone's game continuously.
And you're out of the game. I never got to see it because I got bug spot every time.
Yeah, I got bug spot every time too. I saw it once, and then it never worked
cool.
again.
How was it?
I don't care.
This is not something I cared about.
Yeah.
I want to say one thing about that. Riot does changes that you do not care about. However, it does help just make everything a little bit better. You do care, you just don't know you care.
Actually, I think a lot of people cared about that.
Okay, well, things that are visually unappealing tend to bug you after a while. You just look at me like, this is... Yeah, I don't want to play Urgot because of how he looks. So
I like this next one, actually.
He's a fat crap. The loading screen art?
Yeah, the loading screen on Summoner's Rift matches now has background art.
Cool.
Yeah. Yeah, and then the loading borders have been slightly tinkered to maintain contrast against the new background. Nifty. Nifty. Twisted tree line skipped. Bug fixes.
Bug fixes, yeah. Oh, fix the... Okay.
Yeah, Warthog Crush.
I don't know what that means.
Probably was a bug fix.
I don't know what a Warthog crash is.
Probably you didn't do it or you got stuck or something.
I've been getting stuck on wards. I place them in a bush I'm running through, and it will stop my...
That could be part of this issue.
Okay, if that's what it is, thank you, because I'm sick and tired of being stuck in a bush as a support, being like, what? Okay.
Stuck on a ward. Spearguard Udir's Champion Interaction VO has been fixed. Fixed a bug where Team Builder's mini-map role icon was sometimes zoomed in too far. Team Builder lobbies no longer occasionally forget to display the captain's mini-map role icon.
Okay.
Suggested players now consistently prioritize previous pre-made over recently won a game when deciding how to tag someone who fits both categories.
Okay. Upcoming skin.
Upcoming skins!
Alright, so the Vayne one, I would buy this skin just to have the splash art, but then I want my Dragon Slayer skin in game.
Yes.
It's such a cool splash art. There's something about it.
Yeah, I didn't like the skin itself personally.
I don't know what it is, because I love Arclight Varus. I play Arclight Varus all the time. And it's such a cool idea, but I feel like there's just something missing. Like, she looks too much like
Diana.
Is that what it is?
Yeah.
Is it too much like Diana?
She does. It's the eyes.
Maybe. I'm excited for Teemo, too.
And the internet has erupted in anger.
Teemo! How many legendaries is this for Teemo?
4.
He has Astronaut.
Superhero?
Wow. Yep. Well, that's not legendary.
Is it not? What about
I
Easter?
don't think so. Maybe they're not. There's a lot of skins.
There are a
There's
lot.
a lot of skins.
Well,
But if
I
you don't
would
have
get
the
this,
superhero
but I
point, you're wrong.
won't.
I mean, I'm going to, because there's nothing like beating someone with Teemo and then acting like a badass. I roleplay when I play Teemo. You gotta keep talking.
You do. Was in a game with you the other day where you played Teemo.
Superhero Teemo, man.
Well, you got kind of crushed.
I beat that Renekton, and I won the game. I went 0-3 in lane, and then I teleported and killed 4 people and won the game.
I set it
So-
up, though. I
It
specifically
doesn't matter what you set up, I executed it. You can put the pins up all you want, Andrew, but it takes an ace to knock them off that.
Oh, yeah, I played Varus really badly, and then we
You
won
did.
because I got a quadra kill or something at the end. It
At
was
the very end
awesome.
of the, yeah.
Yes. That's what happened.
Never give up, guys. Never, because that Renekton, he
Was huge.
he pretty much grabbed my little blow dart gun and stabbed me with it repetitively.
I watched.
But it worked out okay.
What happened at the beginning? Like, oh, yeah, no, I got forced back at level 1. That's right.
Bad decisions, man.
Yeah, I had a bad support.
Okay. Always blame the support, not the ADC's fault.
He
you know?
literally baited me to death. It was like, let's engage. By the way, I'm leaving.
He used your mouse to make you do bad shit. Understandable.
Yeah. Yeah.
No, it makes sense. No, you're good.
Thank you. I won't use Omega Squad Teemo because of a simple reason. There's a skin called Badger Teemo. Need I say more?
Wait, isn't that skin discounted? Because it sucks.
Discontinued? Not discounted?
I'm pretty sure no one wanted it.
I did. Debonair Galio was,
Who's Gallia? When does he get released?
oh, so true, so true.
Except for if you play him in Earth mode, you're invincible.
That's true.
He can't die with that shield on. He just runs around like an idiot.
That's true. This was actually delayed. It was supposed to come out with the last round of skins. So I don't know if that'll make it better or worse. So, and then Guardian of the Sands, Rammus, Skarner, and Xerath.
I already have a cool Ram skin, the Ninja one.
I have the metal one.
I don't believe in Skarner, and Xerath's really cool. I might get a Xerath skin.
I have the Fire Xerath one. I got that for free in a mystery from David.
That's not free then, if you buy it.
Oh no, David sent it to me.
Oh, David's an awesome man. No, Skarner. I think Skarner's really good right now in this meta. I don't know if you guys haven't played him, but this whole protect they pick these hyper carries. Just Skarner it, because even if he does QSS, because of how tanky you can become with Cinderhulk, you can just stay on him the whole time and stun him and slow him, and I think he's really good for sticking on someone.
What would happen if you used Skarner as not an engage, but as a disengage?
They engage and you pull them and run towards their team. Is that what we're talking about here?
Yeah.
I don't know. I think he shuts down Zed. It's the same concept as Urgot.
Yeah. Yeah, it is. Yeah.
But yeah, no, I know what you're saying. When they do a hard engage and you can just grab that last point, like if they have an Orianna, they all engage and Orianna's getting ready to set up the ball and you just grab her.
Yeah.
It's good. It's good. Good play.
Good play.
I like Scar.
Yeah. For shizzle. So. You're welcome. So.
No. So mad at you.
You're excited. But that's essentially the patch. Pretty short. Pretty
Yeah.
Pretty
I'm
whatever.
so excited, and it ain't even Friday.
No words. I have none. The words I have are none. Oh man. Anyways, before things get
And go up,
out of hand.
and they stay there. And they stay.
But yeah, that's patch. Let us know what you think about this patch down below in the comments. Whether you liked it, loved it, hated it, something you think is missing from the patch.
Yeah, that one's probably the most important thing. If you think we're missing something, you have a great idea, let us know.
Holla.
And then if you hate, one of us, that's cool. Let me know as well. And who's better looking. So.
I won't fight you because I don't want to or care to. Guys, Ranger really needs the win right now.
I'm having problems, guys. And if you can just think I'm beautiful.
Oh,
I'm
man.
balding. That's why I wear a hat. I think someone said that on one of my videos. So you always wear hats because you're balding? And I'm like, I like hats, but
I like hats. I like
it's
hats.
like hoodies. I don't wear a hoodie because I'm freezing. I wear a hoodie because I like
It's comfortable.
the hoodie and I like the hood part and I like all of it.
That's true. I can get behind that logic.
Right.
Anyways.
Yeah, what were we talking about? End of the video?
Yeah, end of the video. That's it for now, and we'll see all of you guys next time. Bye.